Oh, yeah, I'm happy to introduce myself. My name is Ram. I'm the head of AI at Synera. We are having a blast of 2 days here at the Synera Experience Day in Munich. What a day it has been. A lot of customer stories, a lot of forefront of agentic AI in engineering. And we wanted to introduce the Synera community to someone special. And I'm honored to have Ubaldo with me. Ubaldo, such a pleasure having you in one of our most important days in Synera. For us and for people who are maybe new from the Synera community, can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you. Ram, I'm Ubaldo Rodriguez. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer now of Synera. I've been here for 2.5 months, and I could not be more thrilled both to be here at the Synera event and also to be meeting our customers. And as you know, I've spent a lot of time with you, and this is actually one of the best times I have is when I get to talk to you.
Awesome. And Ubaldo, what were you doing before? What was your experience? What have you seen in the world before you joined here?
Well, over the last 2 decades, I've been at Ansys, I've been at Altair, and most recently at Siemens. And Siemens acquired Altair, and after that happened, I was like, well, what am I going to do now? And I remember recalling hearing the term Agentic AI in November of 2024 from my former CEO. He came into my office, said, the future is Agentic AI, and I had no idea what that was. So I started doing some research, and within a month or two, I said, this is the future. And from that moment on, I started looking for an opportunity that would put me at the forefront of technology.
That's so cool. I mean, it's so great that you have seen most of the software world. So maybe for people who are first time, I hope it's not the case, but maybe first time hearing about Synera or AI, what do you think Synera is? Why is it so special and unique?
Well, over the last 1.5 years, I've traveled the world talking to customers of engineering software companies. And everywhere I went, there were only 2 questions. What do you have that's AI? And what do you have that's agentic AI? And what the customers were looking for was a way to automate their workflows. But not just the workflows of a single vendor, because every engineering department has multiple vendors. They have PTC, they have Ansys, they have Altair, they have Siemens technologies, they have Dassault. In fact, Airbus has over 500 different engineering software vendors. Synera is the only company that can take all those different vendors, integrate them in a single environment, and add agentic AI on top. It really, there is nothing like it. I've been very fortunate in my career, having been at least 2 of the companies that were the right place at the right time. But before I joined them, I didn't know they were the right place at the right time. Joining Synera is the first time I felt like in the moment when I was making the decision, this is the right place at the right time. And it's based solely on the feedback that we're getting from customers.
That's definitely an honor to have you on board. And if I may ask a personal question.
Sure, please.
You're from San Francisco. You literally have Silicon Valley outside your doorstep. You have been at the giants of engineering software.
Yeah.
What made you choose Synera when you would have plethora of options? What was it? Was it the product? Was it the team? What made you make that decision?
You know, at the root of it, it was the technology. Synera is ahead of everybody else in our industry. I know what everyone is working on. I know what Siemens is working on. I know what Dassault is working on. I know what Ansys is working on. I know what Autodesk and PTC have. Nobody has anything like this anywhere in the industry. And like I said, I'd rather sell something that's unique and wanted by the customers than anything else.
Awesome. Let's say for people both inside the company and maybe who are first time knowing you, what is the message you would like to share that you're looking forward to working on the next few years?
I'm looking forward to help changing the world. I'll tell you the same message I tell everybody else, which is, we are in a time of incredible change. It's actually, I would be not truthful if I said I wasn't entirely comfortable with all the changes that are going on. But one thing I do know is don't fight this movement that's taking place today. Embrace it, jump in, especially if it's around engineering for agentic AI, because there's a learning curve. And in every other era, I remember the first internet bubble where there was no penalty if you moved slowly. That was all about putting your company on the internet. This is moving way faster. I mean, if you think about everything we've heard just over the last 3 weeks, Block laying off 50% of their employees and their stock shooting up 27%, okay? I think you've heard me say that's like heroin to executives, right? Oh, lay people off and the stock goes up, okay? But if you look closer at that situation, what happened was all the software developers that were at that company were acknowledging that they were unbelievably productive because of agentic AI. You know, if I look at some of the other things that have taken place, a news announcer on TV said, or showed how using Cloud AI, they were able to develop a software package on the fly, and immediately all SaaS companies' software dropped by 30%. Okay, so we all know that something is happening, right? Connect the dots. If you're out there, if you're contemplating making a change, go with an AI-first organization and dive in, because now is the time to do it. There's no time to waste.
Ubaldo, it has been, I'm inspired by your excitement, and it's been such an honor to have you on board and guide us to this next step. And I'm looking forward to what we all achieve together.
Thank you, Ram. We're gonna do this together.